Hey Capricorn, welcome to my YouTube channel, Moon Jasper Gem. And if you're visiting me from my Facebook pages, also Moon Jasper Gem, welcome. So my intentions were to put this out on the 1st of February, but I didn't. So here we are in the middle, but all of my readings are timeless. So even though I put intentions out, so it'll be for February and March 2021, we'll see some of that move into the past as well. I also want to do a quick numerology reading for you. The way I come up with the numbers is from your last reading that I put out. Um, the thing is about it comes up when I upload my reading for you or anybody. I upload it both on YouTube and I upload it on Facebook. Sometimes the numbers are exactly the same, but I've been finding lately that they're 1 minute apart, so I have to combine all of it together. So that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with your numerology, and I'm going to ask um, Holy Spirit, angels of love and light only, to bring forth messages for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, the collective, the majority. I do all different types of readings. If you're interested, send me a message for a private reading. I'm charging $47 right now via PayPal. If you're local, in person, it'll be $45 then, without the fee. And so please subscribe, like, and share on both my YouTube channel and my pages from Facebook, Moon Jasper Gem. So for your numerology, the total last time I had two, and it was 16 and it was 17 for the second upload. So when we're looking at 16, I feel like this is a deep-rooted healing time for you guys, for the collective. I mean, everybody has a deep-rooted um, hurt, devastation, change, whatever it is that it is for you. It was like a tower moment, probably many tower moments throughout life. But there was a tower moment, and now you're trying to move forward. You're trying to move on. Maybe you saw it coming. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you were in denial. Maybe it could be addictions, trying to better yourself. It could be a loss in life. A death. It could also be a death of a relationship, a situation, a person, place. Even yourself, feeling like you're losing yourself, trying to find a direction. Because when you guys set yourself forward, you set yourself forward, and you know exactly your direction. You contemplate it, you plan it, you get your resources fixed and more knowledge before you step forward. And you do everything that's stable and slow moving, which is the best way to go because it's the most stability. So, one second. Okay. 16 is the tower, but when you add it together, it's a 7. That means that you have options. Maybe not all the options are available, or maybe not all the options will work. So you have to take one thought, one step, one research for knowledge at a time in the situation, decide which option that you should proceed in. Try more than one if you can. Try, the one that you feel is the best for everything. I like to do my readings for the highest of good, for your soul's growth as well. Although I do all different areas, love, finances, career, anything that your heart desires. Also medium, so having connection with our loved ones from the other side, your relatives and your ancestors, and as well as your angels and guides. So now if we add it all up, we have, let's see, so we have 7, 8, 9, 15. 15 is the devil card, and it does represent Capricorn from the tarot. So it's a constant challenge of being able to enjoy guilt-free life and all of your desires and your pleasures, but at the same time knowing that you're allowed to do so without feeling guilt, to do things in moderation, because when you do things in moderation, it's like you're supposed to enjoy the fruits of your labor in life, all the pleasure and everything it has to offer. Do it with your highest of good, though. Don't overdo it. Don't get sucked into something that's not good for you. And I always say, if you do, let it be something good for you. exercise, enjoying nature, your loved ones. When you guys are planning something, you're planning it for not just for yourself, for all your loved ones. And when you're ready to move forward with it, you go full force because you have a lot of energy and it stores up in your mind. It's being creative. Don't be in your thoughts. But this is a deep rooted healing for this numerology reading. 17 is all about healing, being able to, right after the tower moment, being able to bare your heart and soul once again, to share that with yourself, be kind, be generous, and to do that for others because that's your element. Your element is to make things stable and beautiful, the environment for yourself and for the people that you love or for even the one person that you're thinking of today, whether it's something that you also put time and energy in, it could be your work. But the thing is when it comes to the healing, it's like saying you could start all over again. It's a hope, it's a wish fulfillment. It's something that you have to, maybe you didn't think you would have to do, but you have to do it all over again, or at least continue to upgrade that situation or to make it more clear and how it's going to be productive and how it's going to work for your best interest and for your highest growth of your soul. So when you add 5 and 1, it's a 6. So you take the 6, and that's a victory card. That's a victory among many. But this deep rooted healing, that takes time. Don't be hard on yourself. Stop feeling guilty about anything. You do what you can. Don't forget to take some time out just to rest and to not be in your head for thoughts of, unless it's something that you want to create to make things better. All positive thoughts. So I pre-shuffled this deck for you, but I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to say for love and light again, energy, spirit, bring forth messages for Capricorn. Okay, February, March 2021. Here we go. In general, for the collective. Okay, you have the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's holding on, holding back. Somebody might be lacking financially or lacking the stability to want to give what you want, but you have enough. You're okay. So this is saying that you do need to take a time out to reflect on everything that you've already built. And maybe some of you are afraid because you don't want to lose anything or lose someone or something. Maybe you have lost something and now you just don't know where to go. Again, it's a deep rooted kind of feeling. This is something that, it's in the mind and you're figuring out what's practical. You're figuring out how can I figure out my next move that's going to be more stable, more solid, where I don't have to grasp so hard, where I could enjoy it, but yet let it go and flow naturally. Because if anything's meant for you, it'll be for you. So this is really nice. This does represent Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This right here, the World card, it's saying you have completed something, but maybe you either need to still contemplate whether you're holding back or take that next move. So you're getting more information. You want to expand it. You want to complete it. This is a completion of your journey in this situation. And with that completion, you could start brand new in it, or you could start something else brand new. But this is expansion. This is somebody or you wanting to travel towards someone, but maybe right now you can't for some reason. It could be because, what's happening in the world. It could be because finances. It could be that you're just holding back your love, your offer or their offer, because maybe, you're nervous to put it all out there, to bare your heart and soul. The Wounded Warrior. This could represent a Sag or any fire sign, Aries or Leo, or you or someone, representing that you're wounded, but you don't want to give up that position. But you're almost there because you have 9 and one more. Then you're going to lay down those burdens and you're going to be able to expand on it. So still, if you're contemplating, that's okay. Because remember, like I said, coins represent stability and moving forward, with, I want to say caution, but not caution, just having to know that you're not going to put it all in one jar and then that jar could just disappear, like a gambling thing. Just hold on to it, be wise in any decisions that you make when it comes to your finances, love, your time, your effort, and even in your own ideas and thoughts. The Wounded Warrior never gives up. He's a warrior for a reason. He's been through many lifetimes. He's been through many challenges, and he's not going to give up now, even if this is the only person here that's standing up. you, or if there's one person standing behind you. But all these things that were done over the years and many, many lifetimes, you have more knowledge, and you should know the knowledge of when it is time to let go and not. And the first thing you need to let go is your guilt, because you did the best that you can in anything that you can. Your deep rooted healing, part of your karma and your soul. What's in the root of this for you? Praying, contemplating, taking that time out, really thinking, having a psychic reading. She's very intuitive, or he, this person. This is also a connection. Somebody's thinking about you, you're thinking about them. Maybe the connection wasn't that great, but you don't want to give up on it. You're praying, you're contemplating. This is taking time out between war. This is taking time out between your thoughts. War in mind, representing air, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but it's also representing you or someone. This is where the root of all things are. You're putting out your intention, you're contemplating. Nor are you stepping forward, nor are you stepping back. You're staying still. So if you're gonna, make sure it's you're creating something that's beautiful in your mind that you want to make stable, like I said. Not bad thoughts, not worry. Things are the way they are because that's the way they are. There's nothing you could have done. You did the best that you could in the situation. Yes, there's always room to improve it. And if you feel you can, then do it. If it does take two people, though, if you're going to put all that out there for someone, you want that to return to you. Because way back here, there was a loss. Looking at everything you lost, not what you have. Look at everything that you have. There's a B and a J. I don't always say it, but that could be a significant loved one in this world or the next, someone thinking of you. Could also be that you're thinking of each other. This could be in real life, two love couple. It could also be that you're thinking of someone from the other side in spirit, or they're thinking of you. And they hear everything. They hear your thoughts. They hear your prayers. They hear your guilt, which is not something to carry. That's something you could carry from lifetime to lifetime. You got to let that go. Moving behind you here, the death. There's the death card. See? Could represent a Scorpio. Could represent you guys too, because you know all about transformation. And you usually try to enjoy the moment, and know that those moments are fleeting at times. And with the dark comes the new. And you know that going through transformation, a real death to the other side and returning it once again, like I said. Also transforming in this world, having that lesson learned, completion of everything you've put into it already. Being up at night, worried. Because the Nine of Swords, it's like, oh, you can't do all that. You have to do one thing at a time. All the things you didn't do, all the things you couldn't do. Worry about nothing. Worry about now what you're going to do from this moment forward. If it's worth holding on to a position or a thought or an idea, that all it's going to do is going to hold you back when you need to transition from the tower, that shock, that terrible thing, or whatever it was, relationship, losing something, someone, something financially in love, or just being shocked about the things that you found out, the knowledge, but to let it blossom and let it go so you could continue on your journey. Okay, until you can get through this in your mind and figure out that next step to move forward for your healing and for the ones around you. But start with you before you can heal others. You'll be able to move forward. You're not going to forget. You're just going to let light come into you. It's allowed. You're allowed to enjoy your life. Just do it in moderation. To the future of this for you guys, having justice. See, somebody was defensive, or you were fighting for something. Maybe no matter how hard you tried to fight, you couldn't. You had to let it go. Whether this is in death or a real death, or whether, for someone that you know or love, or somebody from the other side. But this is like a deep-rooted healing right now. It's a major transformation. Okay, so that death card's going to the past. You're having justice. Everything that you did, everything that you felt didn't go in vain. Everything that you put all of your heart and soul into did not go in vain. Okay, maybe we don't always get the news that we like to come in when it comes in swiftly. and be defensive. So you put your guards down and know that justice will serve itself and karma in all ways possible. This could be a Libra. This could be also a Libra, um, Gemini, or Aquarius. Okay, again, fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. There's you right in the middle with the coin. What's your advice here? Something is coming in very slow and stable, but it's you or someone else just like you. Very, very stable. It's like, okay, I'm on my way, but it's taking forever. Once you get through that hurt, I mean, you may never get through it. When people are hurt, they're hurt. They carry it with them. It's like heavy, but you have to enjoy the moment and comes in fleeting moments. So make the best of each time. This is a beautiful angel that's over you. And I have to tell you, they say this represents Aquarius, but to me, this represents Capricorn. My grandmother was a Capricorn. Okay. It's 14, temperance. Even though she's combining two to make a perfect blend, this is compromise. This is loving somebody for who they are. This is allowing you to have help and to know that that person or that thing, whether it's in life or whether it's in spirit, watches over you. See, my grandmother's birthday was January 14th. See, so this is 14. Okay, representing for me, could represent strongly a Capricorn. Saying, take a careful blend of the heart, mind, and soul. Not just the mind, not what's just practical and emotional, but of your soul for your highest of good. Okay, and know that what you can change, and what you can't, let go. Come back to it if you need to, or let it go, and things will take place the way they're supposed to. Let go of that guilt. Don't be so defensive. Let it end. It's time to have a new growth, a new blossom. Everything you've already put in. You have a lot of knowledge to move to the next lesson, the next experience. Possible outcome here for you. See, it's calling you. It's having a second chance. Look, that's beautiful. This is the person that has a lot of emotion. They might not always show it, but it's in there. It's deep rooted. So you're exploring your emotions. You're exploring your emotions because maybe you don't want it to get the best of you if it's not a happy feeling. But at the same time, it's important to know that you're allowed to feel. You're allowed to say, I enjoyed it. Not everything was perfect, but it was beautiful and it was a blessing. This could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces that wants to travel towards you. But it could also just be somebody, you or them, that wants to, combine your perfectly blending of your heart, soul, and mind to make all your decisions. And if you need that time out to do it, to weep, to cry, to change, to scream, whatever it is, to let it go. Pick out something that's creative for you, something for your mind, mentally, and also physically and emotionally that's fulfilling. And stay in the moment, get a project or a hobby or do what you do best. You're very creative. One more, maybe more than one more. Let's see. Look at after this call, this is so beautiful having a second chance. In love, this is everything that someone ever wanted: home, family, love, unconditionally. This is having emotionally fulfillment in all areas of your life. Putting out those intentions. Maybe you're waiting for it, some of you. Maybe you got it already, you're getting it. But maybe it's just taking some time because you're still wounded. But look, independent, this is you, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but it's you. This is being happy in all that you have. You lost something, you're missing something. You have to lose to gain. But you have so much already, you only needed one more cup. That could be love. That could be um, feeling at peace and happiness within yourself. It could be a job, a relationship. Whatever this is to you, you have everything. You're able to enjoy your life, live in the moment, enjoy your animals if you have it, nature. Enjoy life because that's why you're here. But do it in moderation and do it for the best of yourself and others. And if you're single, this is what's coming your way. It's really nice. You're going to have a second chance, and that's beautiful. Judgment. Maybe some of you are so mad, you're mad at something or someone's mad, but this is really just saying, I free it. I have no control over something. Let it go. Start over. Think of what's good and what can grow again, because there's a light for you and it's coming. So don't forget about it. Okay. It's easy to be in the dark, but after this transformation, it all looks good for you guys. And it is a deep rooted healing, really. So if you're in love, this is really just combining it all. Maybe somebody was holding back, but ultimately that's like marriage right there, which is nice. Could be with, several of the signs that I mentioned to you, but really it's just your soul's growth here as well and healing, which is really nice. Not all is lost. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this reading. So if you did, please subscribe, like, and share. And until the next time, take care, Capricorn. Bye.